Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Armeli with Armeli Chiropractic, and I'd like to explain to you how chiropractic works. I'm going to start way back to when we are born. We start off with the male and female reproductive organs, and they come together like this. Two little dots, and they start to divide, and all of a sudden, this structure starts to form around these two dots, called a mulberry, or basically the brain. That's the first thing to develop. Then from these two dots, we start to get these wispies that start to come off and come up, and they keep coming left and right, and then they form this cord, this nodal cord, it's called the nodal cord, basically. It's also the spinal cord that develops. From these wispies, a first organ to develop off these is our heart. Our heart develops, and then the lungs start to develop off of this, and then our stomach starts to develop, and then our intestines start to develop, and then our liver pops up, and our kidneys pop up, and our spleen, and all of our organs start to pop up. All this is developed before we start to gain our arms and our legs, and then our arms start to come out and here, and this structure develops over our brain called the skull, and then all of these vertebrae start to come out and protect this spinal cord. All these vertebrae start to protect the spinal cord. Now, those are the two first bony structures that form, the skull and the vertebra, because they need to protect the brain so we can get this rib cage that develops to protect our organs. Then we get our arms and our legs start to develop. Where am I going with this? Basically what happens is we get all this vertebra that can shift and bend when we're sitting in the womb, and we got this spinal cord that's pumping this electrical current from the brain into all of our organs, and we can get these misalignments that happen in our vertebra, and the chiropractor needs to go in and make sure these vertebra are straight so that they can communicate with the organs properly, so we don't have future problems and disease. If you're suffering with any discomfort in any organ or any problem in your organs, remember that the brain needs to communicate to these organs in order to make sure that they're functioning properly. Come see us. We'd love to check you out, make sure that you don't have any misalignments going on in the spine, to make sure you don't have any problems. Because if the nerves can't supply the organs, that's when weak tissue starts to happen. And weak tissue to the organs generally develops into some sort of cancer. We want 100% brain power to all of our organs to make sure that they're functioning 100% properly. Thanks. If you'd like to book an appointment to get your vertebra checked, we'd love to have you. The number here is 651-688-0736. Thanks. Have a great day.